We're Lauren and Scott, and we are cycling 10,000 kilometres across Europe. Starting in Greece, the plan is to cycle to the west coast of Ireland. Passing through 15 countries, we cycle through some of the most magical landscapes Europe has to offer. So join us on our first ever bike tour as we learn to navigate the European cycling networks, encounter all weather conditions, and overindulge in our favourite baked goods.
Mine's so crunchy.
Today is a journey towards Bamberg. We have our biggest day to date today and also break our longest streak in the tent. Finally. We need a wash. Is it too early for ice cream?
Good morning. Today's actually day 80, so it's a fun little milestone, that one. So we stayed at the campground, which is associated with a pub, and they just like let people camp in the car park, and it was seriously like rows, and there would have been like 100 caravans here, or like vans, but there was only one other tent, and we are on like rock, but it was fun. The football's on this morning, so Scott is watching that, and it's kind of a late game. It doesn't start until 8:40, which is right now actually, so it just started. So we're gonna have a late morning start. Scott also told me last night that we're about to enter an area of Bavaria that has the most amount of breweries, the most densely packed breweries in the whole world. So Scott's pretty excited about that. So go to a few beer gardens. All right, here we are. It is 11 o'clock and we've just left. So we're on our way to Nuremberg. It's very warm today. That's nice. We love a good warm weather. When we're moving on the bikes, it makes us feel less warm, creating our own wind. Very undulating morning so far. We've done like 10 Ks, so it's nice and lovely. Ups and downs, smalls, up and downs, which is always better than all flat. Check if I'm in the easiest gear here. Oh, still got another one. Okay, so we have been complaining, I would say this complaining, yes, that the track has been so flat. It's been so lovely today, like undulating. We're either going up, we're either going down. Never changed my gears so many times. It's amazing. Now it's like 12:30 and we know we're 4 Ks away from a pizza place. And a 15%er comes up. She's short though. Hopefully it's 15% on the other side and we just glide on into pizza. Oh, so hungry. Signs to Nuremberg, and now Scott's decided that we're going to continue on the track we were on, which is D5, which doesn't actually go into Nuremberg but goes around, but it does go like past the arena we wanted to see. The only issue we've got at the moment is water. I only have 400 mils and Scott has about 500 mils, and we can't seem to find anything on OSM like that's drinking water. We just went into a town and there was like a fountain that looked like it was drinking water, didn't say anything on it, but then we filled our water bottles up and it was like kind of green, so we poured that out, which is annoying. And it's Sunday, so there's nothing open. Very weird, because in Italy it seems so easy to find water, and like in the Balkans it was easy to find places open all the time, even on Sundays. But it's a new country, a new set of challenges, and water isn't the funnest challenge, especially in this temperature. I'm really thirsty. I'm trying to savour my 400 mils. to the arena. And Scott's going to pop in and see what the exhibition's all about. So the actual arena itself is closed for construction, but they still have a small exhibition on. So Scott's going to go in and have a look. I'm going to sit with the blacks in the shade and read my book.
After Scott had seen the exhibition, we rode to look at Zeppelin Field, a large place used by Hitler to make addresses to large crowds. We then thought, because we're so close to the centre now, we may as well check out the city square. It had such a good vibe. Being a warm summer Sunday, there was a lot of people out and about, there was markets on. It actually took longer than we thought to kind of escape the city confines.
Yes.
We finally found water after...
It's been like 3 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Must have been 6:10 now. I reckon we're out at like 3 o'clock. Bought a bottle for $5.
Seriously taking so long to find this drink water.
Now we're poor.
She needs some water, doesn't she?
Just needs half. Leads a full litre.
We've found a seat, so we've stopped for dinner. Got a delicious ramen bomb. We did have pizza for lunch, so we're just going easy ramen bomb. And then still cycling out till to find somewhere to sleep. It's only 7 o'clock and we've got plenty of light. The sun's actually still really hot. It's 30 degrees today.
It's real hot.
Scorching.
When we search for somewhere to sleep, we mainly use the Park for Night app. There is a couple others, but mainly Park for Night. That way we can see free spots and campgrounds if needed, but not all are the best.
Sun's getting low now. 5 minutes to 8. We probably still have like another hour of sunlight. Hour and a half. Yeah, probably an hour and a half left of sunlight. Gone 103 k's. We just had a camp spot come up and had a little gaze at the grass is like taller than us. Seems to be the case in a lot of spots. A bit annoying. There's also a van there. They can just trudge on in. Scott reckons he has another one. It's about 11 k's away. I think our furthest to date is 112 kilometers. I think we did that in Italy when it like got dark and we had to turn our lights on. So we just ticked over 112. So there you go. Neither of us are very sore or tired really. It's been a lovely day. We did start late. So that's probably the reason. It's just been lovely cycling and very distracting because we've seen the city and the arena. Sun says 18%. Scott actually just got up. Should have tried. We've got to this spot. Seems much darker in here. Out of the Mississippi. Bit creepy, isn't it? So we made it into the tent. It's like 9 o'clock and we ended up riding 115 k's today.
We left at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah. It's a good ride though.
Look at this tan line.
Anyway, we're going to keep quiet and tuck away.
We're like in the start of a hiking parking lot on the edge of town. Pretty average spot, but...
It's not too bad, but we really didn't go into the woods at all.
Yeah.
We're literally in the car park.
So it should be fine.
So, see you in the morning.
Bye.
Good morning. It is just turned 6 a.m. We had a pretty good night's sleep last night. There was only like a few animals that came. And Scott said somebody walked their dog at 11 o'clock as well. He showed their light on in the tent, but I did not hear that. So today we're going into Bamberg and we have an Airbnb booked and we could not be more excited. I think we're up to 29 nights in the tent, or 30 nights in the tent in a row. It is just a little bit exhausting We love being in the tent. We love it. But after those many nights in the tent, it gets a little bit tiring, packing everything up and everything, and everything really needs wash. Our panniers, our bikes, us, our clothes, our pads, our pillows. So that's what we're going to go do in Bamberg. Also, Scott's really excited about the 1,000,000 breweries that apparently they have. Someone's reviewing the Airbnb said they've been to 11 breweries in 2 days. We're not that far away, 27 k's. Bamberg, here we come. We've made it. Oh, there's a step there.
There's a step there.
Wow. So big, much bigger than I thought. Got a little kitchen.
Fast Wi-Fi at about 40 megawatts a second.
Wow, a shower that's not a campground shower. And
Is that dry?
washing machine. Some other good, exciting things is a toaster. Never see toasters in Europe.
Salt, oil.
We're excited for a sit down. Cup of tea. We couldn't wash our dishes last night after dinner after our run because we could barely find water to drink, let alone wash our dishes. So we haven't had a cuppa today. That's #1 priority.
Right, buddy there, mate. Ish.
My favourite tea in the world, Earl Grey.
I thought it was some herbal tea or something like that.
No,
What the hell's this smell?
Usually it's French Earl Grey is my favourite. Oh, you thought this was a herbal tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's like really floral. It's got like these little tea filters, which is like a homemade tea bag, and then you just like put it on the side. How cool is that? I'm having an Earl Grey, and Scott's got a plunger coffee. We almost went out for coffees actually. Oh no, I've got this backwards.
Lucky I was smart and decided not to.
/ the cafe was closed.
Have to go there tomorrow.
We'll have to go tomorrow.
Welcome to Bamberg in Germany. Last night when we got in washing, seriously relaxed the whole day, like in the accommodation. We went out a few times and every time we went out I was like, oh my god, it's so hot out here. It was like 31 yesterday, which was lovely. Just went to the supermarket a few times, got their beer that they're famous for here, which is like a smoky beer. The brewery's been around since like 1400 or something like that. I hated it a lot. I hate anything that smoked. Scott ended up drinking 3 different kinds that were all smoked. And that was our whole day yesterday. So today we're actually going to go out and explore the city. Just had the best cappuccino we've had outside of Italy, really delicious, and some kind of like cinnamony, nutty, bready bun, which was yum. So we're fed, we're prepped. We've already been for our run in this beautiful park this morning, which was also glorious, and now it's time to see the city. It's actually 11 o'clock, so we should see it. Welcome to the Dom, I think that's what they call it, / Bamberg's Cathedral. We've come into the Rose Garden, which is attached to a museum. I think it's a museum. And it's €6 to go into the museum, but I don't know what you'd learn. But it's free to come into the Rose Garden, and they're everywhere. And in bloom. In flower. All different colours. There's also a view of the city, so we should go over there.